Hello, everyone. It's nice to see you this afternoon. I want to first introduce myself. I am Joseph Asmin Ubas, GKS Batch 2010. I took my Korean language program in Kemin University and I went to Handong Global University for my undergraduate program. I graduated year 2016 with Bachelor of Science in Life Science and a Bachelor of Arts in Visual Communication Design. So guys, I know that you guys are excited in applying for GKS and maybe iba sa inyo nag-iisip pa talaga kung ako ba'y mag-a-apply. And for those who have fully decided na kayo mag-a-apply, you might be having a hard time kung paano magpipili ng mga program or saang university ako papasok for GKS. So this afternoon, I just want to share some tips for you guys in choosing the right program in university for GKS program. So, unang-una sa lahat, I want to share some general tips that I think will be helpful for you sa pagpili nyo ng program and university. So, first of all, besides reading the guidelines given by the GKS for the 2023 GKS application, first is we need to first know what we want. Kailangan nating malaman munang mabuti what is my field of interest, ano ba yung studies na gusto kong pasukin, saan ba ako talented, saan ba ako mas nag-aaral ng mabuti because I've been studying that field or in my previous studies na master ko na siya and that's my strand. Maybe when you were in senior high school, that was my strand. And when I was in college, when you are an associate degree applying for GKS, you want to consider yung field of studies na talagang pag-aaralan mo and you consider studying further when you are in Korea. And of course, ano bang klaseng trabaho yung gusto kong makuha in the future, gusto kong pasukin. So, isipin natin yung mga factors na yon while choosing the right course and university for your application. Of course, gusto nating pumili ng bagay na mapapakinabangan na natin sa hinaharap for the future. And pangalawa, anong university ba is best for me? So, it's best that you might want to really write down your courses, the list of courses na kino-consider mong i-take. And after that, you want to go to the university website, their official website, to check if those universities offer the courses that you have listed. So kung nandoon yung university na yon na nag-accommodate ng mga GKS for the year 2023, you might want to check kung nandoon nga ba yung courses mo. And the third one is kung eligible ka ba doon sa university na yon. One of the things na gusto nating i-check is kung ano ba yung mga requirements ng university kasi may mga general silang pagkakapare-pareha pa sa requirements but there are some universities na may pagkakaiba. Let's say one university requires you to have a TOEIC level test in proficiency in Korean for let's say level 3 yung gusto niya from you. Some university naman they require you to have a higher level of Korean proficiency. So you might want to check that out kung eligible ka ba dun sa university na yon. And of course, yung language skill mo kapag nandoon ka na, you want to see kung the courses ba na pinili mo are being taught in Korean. Kung tingin mong bihasa ka na sa Korean and comfortable ka sa pag-aaral ng course na yon in Korean, then walang problema sa'yo. But when you think that you're not confident enough at mas mahirapan ka sa pag-aaral ng course na yon and yung course na yon ay hindi offered in English, you might want to consider that as well. Just want to share my own experience nung ako ay nasa university pa. My major was life science. And unfortunately, in my department, hindi lahat ng professors are able to speak in English, to teach in English. So majority of my classes were taught in Korean. So wala namang naging problema doon because we are all required to take the proficiency in Korean. That's why we have a Korean language course. Pero of course, it demands you of your full concentration during lectures. Kailangan mong makinig talagang mabuti, double effort kumbaga sa pakinig ng mga lecture, lalo na kung ito ay given in Korean. So those are just simple factors na gusto nating i-consider kapag nakapili na tayo ng university or program. And of course, ano bang track ang pipiliin ko ngayon pa lamang na nag-a-apply ako? Kung ako ba ay mag-a-apply through the embassy or will I apply through the university track? So from the guideline given by GKS for 2023, these are the universities through the embassy track na nag-accommodate ng GKS. So from the type A classification, there are 24 universities, and type B naman, there are 30 institutions. And from the embassy track, there are 81 scholars to be accepted for bachelor's degree. Now, for the embassy track, the applicant may choose up to 3 different universities from type A and B. And for type B, you need to choose at least one of those universities listed under type B. And for the Philippines for this year, according to the guideline, there's only one applicant to be chosen from our country. So imagine the competition when you apply through the embassy. Okay, so now for the university track, there's this UIC, or what we call University Industry Cooperation Program. So there are 10 institutions there, 47 for bachelor's degree and 8 for associate. And the regional universities are those universities located in other regions apart from the city. So there are 49 scholars, bachelor's degree, and 15 scholars from the associate program. There are 3 institutions from that classification. And as we can see here, under the university track, there's this University Industry Cooperation, or UIC program, offered for 55 scholars. So these UIC program, they are schools who offer programs na nagko-concentrate more sa engineering and in the field of sciences. So kung nandiyan pumapatak yung iyong course, you might want to consider this one as well. Now, for the selection procedure, there are some advantage, like pros and cons for the embassy and the university track. So makikita naman natin for the university track, there is no third round of selection compared to the embassy track, that there is a third round of selection of candidates, and then eventually there's a final announcement of the scholars. So both of them, they require, of course, the submission of requirements, and then magkakaroon ng first round of selection, and then there's a recommendation of candidates to the NIAD, and there's application documents of recommended candidates. They arrive at NIAD, and there's a second round. Pagdating naman doon sa third round, only the embassy track has a third round of selection, and then yun na nga, may final announcement. For my side, I applied through the embassy track. And for me naman, walang naging problema because I was able to complete all the requirements, and then napasa ko naman yung mga university na aking in-applyan through the embassy track. And ang maganda doon is when you apply to the embassy track, sure ka na may university ka nang mapupuntahan after your acceptance, after the final announcement. While in the university track kasi, during my time, after the Korean program, the Korean language program, dun ka pa lang din makakakuha ng mga interview from the university. And there are some cases na hindi nakakapasa yung estudyante. So you need to look for another university. So may mga ganoong cases na magiging hassle pa kasi kapag hindi ka napasa ng gintong university, kailangan mo humanap talaga ng iba pang university under the university track that can accommodate you. So medyo magiging risky siya kung tingin natin na baka wala doon yung program na pinipili mo. So you need to weigh them out, both of them, kung which one is best for you. So when you go to Korea naman, before that, advisable din na maghumanap or kumuha ng advice from your seniors, lalo na sa mga alumni ng school na yon, kung may kakilala kayong Filipino doon na nag-aral na, you might want to also ask advice from them and connect with those people na nag-take na din ng program or ng course na yung kinuha. So it will be a little easier for you na din. So when you are in Korea then, both embassy and university track, kailangan mo din tingnan kung yung university ba na-applyan mo, does it fit best doon sa preference mo. Halimbawa, gusto mo talaga sa city, you need to check the university kung talagang nasa city siya located, or kung ikaw naman ay kino-consider mo talaga na alam mo yon, you want to be exposed to more international students. So you might want to check the background of the university then. For my side kasi, I went to Handong Global University, and fortunately, magandang university kasi napakaraming international students. So bonus na lang sa akin na nakapunta ako dun sa ganung klaseng university na it helped me open my mind to be exposed from different culture kasi nga maraming international students. So those are just additional tips na pwede ko mabigay sa inyo in choosing the university. And of course, pag nasa Korea na kayo, PICO or Pinoy Scholars sa Korea na organization is very helpful for all Filipino scholars in Korea. Kung kayo ay GKS, you might really want to consider being part of this organization dahil maraming tayong mga alumni na nandiyan. I think most of the alumni are a part of it. So you might want to consider being part of that organization kasi they really help a lot in your stay in Korea, unang-una sa lahat. So they help you from school matters and even mga concerns more regarding living in Korea. So hopefully these tips and advice help you guys sa pagpili ng university and course ninyo and program ninyo in Korea. And I really wish you all the best and fighting sa lahat ng mga procedures and process na pagdadaanan ninyo in application. So thank you so much for listening. Fighting to you guys.